Hey everybody, welcome to the Planet 46 Comic Show. I'm Matt Price. I'm here with Kyle Roberts. Kyle, what's up this week?
The Sandman returns. We've got a Dark Knight Rises contest. Fantastic Four reboot gets a director. And we're making a superhero film. All that and more this week on the Planet 46 Comic Show. So yeah, topic one, Sandman is back. He's getting his own miniseries.
That's right. Neil Gaiman, who wrote the award-winning comic book series The Sandman before writing acclaimed novels including American Gods and Stardust, is set to return to the DC Comics character. The writer will create a 6-issue miniseries to be drawn by J.H. Williams III to celebrate the character's 20th anniversary, as it was announced at Comic-Con International and reported by Entertainment Weekly. The Gaiman-created version of Sandman is Morpheus, or Dream, one of the 7 endless entities that preside over different aspects of humanity. It was also announced this week that Gaiman has signed a 5-book deal for children's books for HarperCollins. So lots of cool new stuff coming out of Comic-Con.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that kind of leads us to our question of the day, I guess, with Comic-Con, and since we're doing a comic show.
Yeah.
But obviously, up this weekend is Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
So, I mean, who do you think's going to get the bigger weekend? Avengers or Batman?
Dark Knight Rises versus Avengers on box office. I'm going to go Avengers because Dark Knight Rises isn't in 3D. What do you think?
I'm rooting for Avengers.
All right.
Obviously, but Batman's insanely popular. It's the last of the series.
I bet it's going to do really well. Speaking of Batman, you can find this out on my blog that Harkins Theaters, including the one in downtown Oklahoma City, will host a Batman marathon leading up to the midnight release of Dark Knight Rises. And if you're in the Oklahoma City area, you could win a pass for yourself and a friend to this marathon. Send an email to featuresdesk@opubco.com with the name of your favorite Batman villain and put Batman Marathon in the subject line. You have to enter by July 15th, so you got to do it quickly. But tickets are on sale for the marathon at the box office and online for $20. Find out more at my blog, blog.newsok.com/nerdage.
Very cool. And what's that, like 9 hours?
Yeah, like 9 hours of Batman fun. That's awesome.
Sweet. Okay, next topic. Josh Trank.
I think that's right.
Yeah, is going to direct Fantastic Four. He directed Chronicle recently.
Yes, Fox just recently confirmed that Chronicle director Josh Trank is coming on to direct the reboot of the Fantastic Four franchise based on the Marvel comic. According to a report from Deadline, the film will feature an entirely new cast, and it's expected to be the next film Trank makes. He's been offered a lot of stuff coming off of Chronicle, and they're expecting to do FF next.
Sweet. And then finally, we're making a superhero movie. It's called Post-Human. And this is basically a kind of 80s style teen movie with superpowers.
Yeah, fundraising is going on at indiegogo.com/posthumanfilm. I wrote the original screenplay for it, and Kyle is planning to direct. How are things going so far? Tell me about making the scene that's up on Indiegogo.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 12-hour day of a 2.5-minute scene. We're shooting with a Red Epic, which people will kind of do film stuff. It's a very nice camera. We've got some stars involved, and so we're really excited about the whole project.
Some cool teleportation and fire and all kinds of superpowers. So go check it out. What do you say? You want to go into the review file?
Let's do it. Okay, first up, we've got Bloodshot, #1.
Yeah, hey, this week's review file has they're all kind of mystery related. We've got mysteries to the beginning, middle, and end. This is the beginning of a new mystery. This is the latest launch from Valiant Comics featuring the action hero Bloodshot, one of the best-selling comic book characters of the 90s. The book is written by Dwayne Straczynski with art by Manuel Garcia and Arturo Lozzi, and it's another great revamp from Valiant, who've been doing a good job so far. Mixing elements of a techno thriller with noir sensibilities, Bloodshot features a main character who isn't entirely sure who or what he is. As the series begins, the lead character begins one last Black Ops rescue job before stepping away from the game, but as the book continues, the reader realizes there are more levels to this story than immediately meet the eye. There's a Project Rising spirit that appears to be behind what's happening to Bloodshot, but the mystery is really just beginning in this first issue. Kind of a heavily violent, action-packed issue, another good start from Valiant.
Sweet. And then we got Batman #11, which of course is part of the new 52 kind of DC Comics.
Yeah, it's the last part of the Court of the Owl storyline where Batman faces essentially Owlman. I don't want to reveal too much about this story because it's a wrap-up of a mystery that's been going on for several issues in the Court of the Owls crossover. But it follows up on the last issue's shocking revelations while setting the stage for further developments about the Waynes and Gotham City. Great action throughout by Greg Capullo, and Scott Snyder continues with what's one of DC Comics' best comic book series. I think it's always difficult in comics to create a strong, satisfying ending to a storyline while still leaving some future options in play, but that's what Scott Snyder and Capullo have accomplished here.
Great. And then finally, Spider-Man #3.
Yeah, this one is kind of in the middle. It's issue 3 of 5, and the crossover between the Marvel and Ultimate Universes continues in Spider-Man. Miles Morales and Peter Parker team up against Mysterio, who forces them to face visions of some of their greatest foes. Sarah Pichelli continues to provide great art, and appropriately for a Mysterio story, there's still plenty of mystery about what exactly is going on and how Peter wound up in the Ultimate Comics universe. There's some great character moments from Brian Michael Bendis as Peter explores the history of his alternate universe self.
Sweet. Okay, what's your pick of the 3?
All good stuff. I'm going to go with Bloodshot. A good launch to kick on a new series from Valiant. All good ones this week, though.
Sweet. Perfect.
All right. Hey, come back next week. We'll have more comic book and movie news. Thanks for watching.